California, because this legislation directs Department of Interior to offer leases where there are known resources. Now, there may be some resources, maybe new technology will find it, and we need to keep that option open. But I think this amendment will start the precedent of blocking off areas when the American people want to have more American energy jobs, and this underlying legislation will do precisely that, and I think this amendment will harm that prospect. And with that, I urge him. I'll yield to the gentleman.
Do you believe that we should be drilling off the coast of Northern California in an area that's one of 4 major upwellings in the world's oceans, an area that's prone to earthquakes, in an area that everyone knowledgeable about this particular issue claims that there's not enough resource to drill?
Reclaiming my time, I believe that we should open all areas where there are potential resources. I would just remind my good friend from California that you could make the same argument in Alaska, and yet we drill off the coast in Alaska. You could make the same case that there are fault lines in Southern California, and the gentleman knows very, very well that there are huge potential resources in Southern California. So the answer to the gentleman's question is yes. I believe that we should keep these resources open for potential. And that's what the underlying bill does. But I will yield to the gentleman if he'd like.
Thank you. I just want to point out that my amendment doesn't affect Southern California. It only affects the area on the counties that I mentioned, Del Norte, Humboldt, Mendocino, Sonoma, and Marin, an area that has been designated by the scientists and the people in the oil business that there's not enough oil there to bother with. And an area
reclaiming my time,
very, very important.
Reclaiming my time. I know that's what the gentleman says. I'm arguing against the precedent, like the precedent yesterday, where there was an attempt to block offshore drilling from essentially northern Maryland north. And that was defeated by the House. So what I'm afraid in the long term is the precedent, and I believe we should keep these options open. So with that, Mr. Chairman, I urge a rejection of the amendment, and I yield back my time.
The gentleman yields back. The question is on the amendment offered by the gentleman from California. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. In the opinion of the chair, the noes have it.
Mr. Chairman, ask for a voice vote. Recorded vote.
Pursuant to Clause 6 of Rule 18, further proceedings on the amendment offered by the gentleman from California will be postponed